Hello, sorry, I know I'm live a little bit early, but I just made a mistake and my phone's playing up. There we go. Yes, I'm here a little bit early. Let's put you up there. And I'll just turn this on. Ooh. Yes, there we go. Right, where's that thing? So, I know it's a little bit early. I was going to put it on at 8, like between 8 and 9, because there's a few people going live at 7, so it's okay if no one's come in. What I'm going to do is I've got some parcels to wrap because I haven't had time today. I did all my stuff during the day, and then the past like 3 or 4 hours has just been so now I've got no time to do anything. The famous IKEA shark. Famous IKEA shark. Yep. He sold. Just need to double check before I send him off. Yep, he's fine. He's fine. Got it in the bag. I'm hoping I still haven't got my what's it? Oh, where's these labels gone? Is this what happens when you're not organised? Oh, I am organised. I just put things everywhere else. Where is it? Scissors. Where be the scissors? Yeah, it's been a bit of a day today. I've been up this morning, and we went to the lock-up, picked up all the orders. Then we picked up some dinner. Then I've been organising all those toys, and I've got a whole raft of toys there. Lots to do. Yeah, I'll just try. Oh, there they go. Right next to me, of course they are. I knew they couldn't have gone far. I think James at Both Finds is on. And I was going to put this off until 8 o'clock because I wanted to watch it. He's got Brum Reseller on. Very cool. So, I'm doing some new parcels. Hi, Chop Chop. I'm good. How are you? I was going to put this off until 8 o'clock because James at Both Finds is on and he's got Brum Reseller on. I noticed. And yes, I have just used my teeth to do the parcels. No messing here. Yeah, my label printer. I've got a bust one, then I've got a new one, and then that new one I haven't been able to sort it out on my laptop. So yes, I'm using sellotape. Hi, Super C's. How are you? I will be doing some listing, but I'm just doing some parcels. I was meant to do them earlier. Put a few. No, it's all right. I can catch up. I'll watch it. later on. I watch it later on. I usually have it on in the background when I'm doing stuff. I was watching Damien's video the other day of Hitchin and his latest, and Shelsterina had them on in the background while I was doing stuff. Ah, there it is. How are your sales? Oh, sales good? I've had a decent day today. Yesterday was a bit of an insane one because I hit my target before like breakfast, before I even got up to carboot. Yeah, so I did really well yesterday, and today I've hit my target, but not as much as I did yesterday. Yesterday it was like ridiculous. Whoa, 14 sales, or just like those are really good at me, but I am listening hard. Yeah, we're all on it, aren't we? There seems to be like a proper drive to 14 sales. Wow, that's really good. 12 including yesterday. Nice. Yeah, I tell you what sold. There's a couple of bits that sold the other day of mine. When I went to the auction, I got those 3 trays. Well, and it costs £4.40 altogether with the premium, £2 plus £2.20. I've sold something from there, and I've sold it for £12 plus £4.50 postage. So 60. So that's covered. Everything else is a winner. Yeah, I'm already in profit, but it's good. And I've sold one of those dragons. That's covered the dragon little bundle. I've sold one of the dolls. So where's the thing? Oh, there it is. Had it in my hand. Yeah, I'm going back to the old paper labels. I need to get the printer sorted because I forgot how like time consuming it is. But it happened like in like October, so I am used to it now. There's something nice knowing like it's definitely stuck on, because there's some people who say like, oh, the labels, they're easily peelable off, and some people peel them off and like, oh no, can't be having that, can we? Oh, so I've got my boiler on and I've got my washing machine on there. Someone decided to put the washing machine on. Put it on during peak hours. That's wrong. That you should do it at night. Yeah, and I've Damien is selling a couple of zebras. A couple of zebras. Like statues. Oh. Oh yeah, I saw him in the back. Now that you said, oh my god, I am not with it. Yeah, I saw him in the background of his video. Yeah, I've got a zebra, but it broke. So I've got a moonbin, like a fancy moonbin. But they said there's a whole story behind that moonbin. Yeah, so when he zebras, I was like, what, like statues? Like the safari animal. There we go. Yeah, I've got oh no, I thought it was smaller than that. Oh, just do this. Yeah, so I've that moonbin. I've got like a little moonbin, which is one of those long ones. They look like the old Rolos ones, and I ordered one, and they sent me the wrong one. And so I messaged them and I sent it back. I messaged them and I opened a return and everything, sent it back. This is through Amazon. So they immediately said, oh, I'll refund you, don't worry. So they refunded me. And I sent it back to the WhatsApp, and then they sent me the right one, but I'd already been refunded. So I messaged them saying, "Oh, you've refunded me, but you've sent me the right one now, and it it should be fine." And then they said, "Oh, don't worry about it." I was like, "Oh, so I basically got it for free." Random. Broke. I thought they were bullet. I know, yeah. So did I. That's how. Excuse me. That's how long I've been using it though. Where's the thing? It works. It's fine. When it works, it works. What's it? Am I going to have to do this every time I want to do? There we go. Yeah, so the other day at the carboot, I spent £10 on a massive bag, massive bag of toys. Like it's one of those big wash bags, and it also came with like a washing basket, and it was just full of toys and everything. And I saw like a load of dinosaurs in there, so I thought, why not get it? So I got it, £10, and I've split it up. That's what I've been doing. I did it most last night and then some today. And oh my God, just insanity. I've just done them all. They're all here, in all these jiffy bags. I've organised it. And do you know what? I don't know how much I'll make eventually, but there's definitely more than 50 quid there. What's this? Broke. I thought they were both. Yeah, I started at 5 a.m. packing, then did listing till 6:30. I don't know how you did the 24 hours. Neither did I. I thought those kind of days were over, where I could stay up all night and do an all nighter. What sort of happened? Well, I had loads of stuff because I think I went to the auction. Not the auction. I think I went to the car boot and I had a backlog, and I did a load before I jumped on the stream with him. And I was like, "Oh, I'll just do a few, and then I'll pop off anyway." Like you get into a rhythm. I got into a rhythm, and I was just like, "Oh my God, I think I can probably last a little bit." It's like I've got enough listings. I've got a massive like that, and afterwards, all of it. This part was clear, and now it's all a mess again. Yeah, I don't think I could do another one. Well, not this side of the year anyway. Maybe at the next year or at the end of the year. But yeah, I definitely did it. I think it was 108 I did altogether, which was good. Oh, I have an update on some. Did you see that video that I did about Splash Mountain water? Well, I'm following a reseller, and she's following the story as well. And I think she put it up. One is sold for I think it was $6,000, like a little bit of water from Splash Mountain. Oh, insanity. Knows no bounds. But then again, it is America. No offense to the Americans. Guinness. Let's buy a Guinness. Yes, I'm just doing these little orders because I've just been waylaid doing all the bits and bobs. I have a feeling even if we worked 24 hours every day and we were able to, we still never get things done. I feel like the only way to get things done is if we clone ourselves. What's that? I got a bottle of water from the toilet Elvis died on. Yours for a tenner. God, yeah. That's what I mean. It's just, it's daft, isn't it? But do you remember when Alton Towers took away the swans and there was like a national, well, there was a mini kind of like, how dare you? You can't. You can. I mean, it's shit without it, but just because they were iconic. However, there's a, can't remember where it is, but I've seen one in someone's garden. Someone's bought, because they were selling them off, and someone bought one and they put it in the garden and there's like flowers and everything growing out of it. I was like, no, that's nice. It's like, I have fond memories of the swans. Oh, the towers. There we go. It's a thrilling content, me, doing my packaging. But it does need to be done. Oh, I'm sure I had like bigger bags than this. I'll have to squish it in there. Have you seen the fart in the jar? Yes, I have. That's insane. I don't. There's one where it used to be, there was a ghost in a jar and it was just an empty jar, but someone said it was haunted, and there's a ghost in a jar. Yes, people actually bought it. There we go. People actually bought a ghost in a jar, and it was just like an empty air jar. Someone tried to sell an air guitar. Do you remember that? That was a while ago. And so I think someone actually must have bought it. The weirdest stuff sells on eBay. But I think now it has to, you have to say it's like a physical product or it's a digital product. But then again, some people can sell. I think. Go away. Stuck to my fingers. Some people sell all sorts on eBay. Like I think someone sold there. You can sell a website, can't you? You can sell your business. There is one that has tits on bum in the jar. I don't know what they're made of, but sadly, I think it looks cool. Bloody hell. People are weird. There you go. An original costume of Mr. Blobby that's recently sold for £61,000, I think. I think it is. Oh, sorry, £62,000. It's sold for an original costume of Mr. Blobby. Go figure. Can you imagine sitting on that for 30 years and thinking, it's time? Like, what were they using it for in that period of time? Is it Noel? Is it Noel Edmonds? Is he getting strapped for cash? Had it hidden in like the basement for like decades. There we go. Well done. I'll throw it over there and I kind of like hope for the best. I really shouldn't. Got this guy. He sold for like 30 odd quid. Yeah, it's clean. Oh no, it's not. It's got a dirty. No, I thought it was. I was carrying it and some stuff fell out, so I was like, oh, it's this one. This is one that fell out, and I was like, oh no, please don't be dirty. It's just I'll give it like a bit of a soak. The ear. Dang it. It's going abroad, so it can be a couple of days. It only sold yesterday. I've got like 3 or 4 days dispatch. I had the classic "Where's my item?" She bought it on the 19th. She lives in Spain. Bought it on the 19th. The tracking is available. It got there it got to the shipping thing on like the 23rd, 24th. And then it didn't click over, like saying, "Oh, it is now in transit with your destination courier." I think that was on like the 26th. So I'm like, okay, so it's just obviously making its way to you. So just check the tracking. Be calm. Where's we got it? Oh, it's here. The doings. There we go. Good evening, Chica. Have an empty box. It is an Action Man dessert. Yours for a friend. Yours for a tenner. That's good. Oh, there's a young lad who's at one of the car boots that I go to, and he's a nice enough lad, and he does it with his dad, and I think his brothers sometimes do it, and I think they do it for him. They do it for him to get out and earn a bit of money and everything, and he's like, pack of cards. You can get him in the shop for £5. It's like, yours for £1, like that, and he's like trying to upsell constantly. And that reminds me of him a little bit. It's like, yours for a tenner, yours for £1. That's everything in there. Okay, so I've got my book. The dragon. What's that? It's got to the point where I don't even recognise my own writing. Oh no! Oh yes. Oh yes. I know what those are. Right, okay. So just put them to one side. I'm just doing a bit of a parceling because I haven't had a chance today. So I thought if I do a bit of parceling, get them out before 10 o'clock, and then they're ready for the morning to be picked up. But then they're still like clicked over, if you know what I mean, onto the thing to say like, oh, they did deliver them on that day. Yeah, I haven't been outsourcing obviously today. It's not going to be a haul video, but I've got so much toys like in bags and stuff. It's insane. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to begin with it all, to be honest. All the bags, they're basically, I've tried to do a Disney one. I've done oh my God, the cars. Let me get them. Oh, and I found in that big bag of toys 4 Schleck toys. One of them's a horse that I've seen actually sell for $12.99. So that could pay for everything. But I've got a big bag of like, the majority of them are like, there's a few Hot Wheels and thingy bob. Just seen a Transformers toy in there now. Yeah, this one's a Transformers toy. How do I do it? So I wasn't always a fan of Transformers. I've not been a fan of Transformers, should I say. There we go. There you go. Yeah, I'm not a super fan. I know some people are like, it's amazing, and I'm like, is it? Yeah, so there. That's basically what it is. What's it? Let's put that back. Put that back. Yeah, I've got a bit of a Transformers haul kind of going. Oh, this was also in there. Like this Transformer was in there. I think it's Starscream or whatever his name is. I'm not clued up. I'm trying to remember, and I can't find the thingy date, the date of or the stamp. But it is definitely a Decepticon. Well, it's transformed from a truck into this, so I'm hoping it is, or maybe it's one of those horrible knockoffs. But it feels quite transformery. Yeah, it's missing an arm though. Yeah. So anyway, they're all together. Yeah, I've just had loads of stuff for those toys, and there's a Batman one in there. I just need to go through each individual one because I think it was Amanda at is it Everything Vintage or something like that? She was doing like a toy thing, and she was showing like loads of ones that had sold and like how much they sold for. And it's like, oh my god, like don't. I mean, we have to look at everything, but oh my god, it was just insane how much they were going for. Yeah, so I do actually have some listings already ready. Ready? Oh, I've got 3 t-shirts from the other day that I need to do, so I can list them very quickly. There you go. So what have you been listing today, Chop Chop? Anything interesting other than your Action Man? Just a box. I'll put that there. I try and make things presentable. What's that? This is very like 80s. Like the block colour and the what's it? It's like I've just come from the country club. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so tomorrow I was meant to go out, but I'm not doing it now. I was meant to be going out. Actually, I was going to go out into Manchester. I was going to go out, well, not Manchester, Tameside. I was going to go out to like, actually, I think it was Ashton, Ashton or Hyde. And I just don't feel up to it at the moment. So because I've got loads of stuff on, and it's like I'm just buying for buying's sake now. So I've what I think I might do is I might wait another day to do that and just set to on cleaning out this little backlog that I've created for myself. It's my own fault. Cross Creek. Polo. Wicker, tins, biscuit barrels, silk shirt, all sorts. That's a bit of a variety then. Yeah, wicker. Do you know? I love that. No, here's like I don't like wicker. I like the bamboo. You know the furniture. Oh, I love it. It's very Golden Girls, but kind of like I think I've got like a dream house in my head, and I'm trying to buy for it inadvertently, and I really shouldn't buy for the house you have. The one I've got, I bought it for £15. It was reduced. It was half price from the charity shop when they did a sale like last year, and it's been in my bedroom, and it's worth about £75. Like even on Facebook, like if I send it on Facebook, I hate Facebook, but I will use it just to get rid of bigger things. But I might. What's that? Oh. My bloody Shrek fingers have gone and pressed the wrong thing. There we go. I've just got to do the thing verb. I went to a tip shop today. Oh, amazing. I bought a shed loads of Denby and Posh office chair. It cost £20. Well, please, I might go to the one in the Posh area tomorrow. Oh, which part? Because I think I know which one you mean. I've been to one in, I think it's just past Lichfield, not Sutton Coldfield. Oh, it's going to annoy me, that place now. Oh, there's a place that area on Caulfield that there is a tip shop there, and yeah, you find you find corkers, don't you? Some brilliant stuff there. Yeah, and I've heard of that. I don't know if this. Yeah, you don't have to say it on here if you want to keep it a secret, because I do agree. However, let me know. No, I think I know which one you might be talking about. Yeah, there needs to be more tip shops. I mean, considering the amount of just crap everyone throws away, and that you could save it so much. Yeah, that's the one I heard about. That is it that one I heard about? I think it is. Someone said it was. Yeah, and the one that I've is next to Eccles. Or not next to. I think that's the one that they meant. Someone told me about one. That's the one they meant, but they told me it's a different town. Yeah, the one they meant. Yeah. Oh, it's a large. I was looking for it, and it's like a big L round. I listed a tin and said it had rust where my finger is pointed, but then put finger not included in this sale. Then realised I used a screwdriver. An hour later, I had to go back and change it. Bloody hell! Yeah, I think that's probably what they said. Green or turquoise. Green and red. Yeah, there's no tip shops in Staffordshire or Cheshire. Although technically the one that I'm talking about is in Staffordshire, but it's on the very, very tip, literally the tip of Staffordshire and and Wolverhampton and like Birmingham kind of. I was gonna say Wolverhampton is technically in Staffordshire. It's got a Staffordshire thing, I think. Yeah, I think yeah, I think it has on it. Oh, my geography is terrible. Wolverhampton is technically closer to Birmingham, but it's got a Staffordshire County Council. What's it? 31. There's one in Alty, but I guess they call it Greater Manchester. Yeah. Okay. Might have to look at see if there's any in Tameside, because I know I have to. I don't go into Ashton at the moment. Might do. I might do. Had a strange moaner's day. He moaned to Every about a shirt I being left on the floor when it would have fitted through the letterbox. Sent me a sort. Ooh. Well, at least he's did there, Tam, and not yours. Although now, yeah, people are weird. It's like, okay, but did you get your item? So I'd say. So they delivered it. I mean, it is difficult, isn't it? Like, because every are a pain sometimes. I say sometimes. Yeah. There we go. Right, so at least I've listed one thing this stream. Yeah, I don't know whether someone said, "Are you keeping the glasses?" I was like, "I may be. What I might do, I might use them over summer, maybe, or maybe get a bit of wear out of them, and then put them on the bait, or I might just throw them on the bait. I don't know, but I might just split them up. I might just do the sunglasses and then the case as well, because the case can go for between 15 and 20 alone. So that's me money back, a whole £2 in put money in. But then, yeah, these are. I'm gonna put. I don't know what I'm gonna put them up as, but it's not gonna be the 50. I've seen them go for 50, but they've got I've noticed they've got a tiny crack, not all the way up or anything. It's just a little nick, and it's got some like wear around the rims, and I think it might be the what's it? What do you? There's like tiny bits of wear, so I just have to be careful. And they don't really fit in the bloody thing either. It's a bit of a pain. Oh my god, I watched Happy Valley last night. Ooh. Excited for the finale. Excited for the finale so it can all be over. Keena Jones, that's what are you that she goes with the hair. Well, yeah. Yeah. I might do. I don't think they just suit my face though either. I kind of like I've got some Ralph Lauren's that I found at the carboot, and I think suit me better. But yeah, they're like those like smaller ones. But yeah, might do. So t-shirt. There you go. Hopefully, I can get through these little bits. Excuse me. Yeah, I've got my car boot. Oh, it is. Oh, it's a woman's top. I thought it was a men's. Oh, they've only got it. Hang on, what's that? Oh, it's a medium. Mine's large. Soz. Yeah, I've got this diesel top, and it's another one of those ones where, I think I can't remember where I got it. I think I got it from the. I don't think it was from the jumbo sale. I think it was from the one of the charity shops, but it was dirt cheap. Oh, that's right. It was half price. I think it was £2, and it is a ladies. So I'm going to be putting that up. And what I want, because it's the 31st tomorrow, I've started doing KDP, and I've like promised myself I need 5. I haven't got a target, but I've kind of like said to myself, you need to do at least so many designs for your KDP. And I've done one. I've done one. Well, technically, I did 3, but then 2 were rejected by the what's it and said they need tweaking, and I was like, oh. So yeah, technically, I've got one approved, design approved, and I've got 2 or 3 ready. They just need to click over. But if I can do say like 5, I'll be like, okay, I've done 5 this month. People do 5 a day, and I'm like, I've done 5 a month. But every it's a start. We believe in starts. It's up the commitments. There we go. Right. Payday for me tomorrow. I make the last Tuesday of the month my payday. Oh, that's good. I'm not as nearly as patient. I'm just like, give me the money daily, please. I mean, I could, but I like the fact that I can. I've just got the money there pretty automatically. Oh, and on the 1st of February, I'll be doing what I'm trying to do is I usually do it like once a month, like one day a month. I just go over everything for the for the taxes for the following year and everything, and do get that kind of sorted. I did taxes a week early actually, which is pretty good. 20. What was that? 23? Oh, I've lost count now. Yeah, so I think I might spend a day a month, even a day, probably just a morning, so I'm not getting like waylaid, laid behind, and get all me in order and get get everything kind of pretty and nice and ready. Are you ready? Right. Done. Just need to do that length now. Forgot. $28, yeah. Ha. Oops. I was thinking of maybe having like a weekend away somewhere, because I'm very, very lucky. I've saved up a lot of money, and my tax bill wasn't as big as what I thought it would be. So I've got like that's been added. So I was thinking of maybe just going away. I don't know where I go. So yeah, when I go away, I'm always visiting friends, and it's like, oh, no offense, I love my friends, but I just want to go away and just have fun. Or like, I was going to go to the theatre, and then my mum said, "Oh, I'll come." Oh, okay, so instead of going to see like I wanted to go and see that I've forgotten what it is now. It was one of the Shakespeare plays. At the Globe in London. Went to go see Moulin Rouge, which I loved. It was very nice. Yeah, so I think I might see what's on Sky Scanner, see if there's any, deals or the cheapest. Because oh my god, I looked at Sky Scanner and you could go to, I think it was Germany for 20. It's like I can't even get to London for 50, and that's return. Yeah, but that was like you had to. I think February you had to use it. So I don't know. Maybe. I have an account that I get my eBay paid into on a Tuesday, then transfer it to an account I use for QuickBooks. Oh, I leave £1,000 float for the month, whatever is over it. It is my wage. Oh, that's good. It's a good way of doing things actually, because yeah, you get kind of like mixed up sometimes. I do with like my money and everything, and I'm always like, oh well, because I've got like two different accounts, obviously, and yeah, I'm a bit kind of like, should I just do what you did, like build up a float, so like at least I've got like for sourcing and like everything else, instead of getting confused about, okay, well, I've got some money coming out of there, I've got like petrol money, Yes. What's this one? Oh yeah, it's that band T-shirt. I think that's a good idea. Chop chop. The £1,000 gets linked for eBay post used for yeah. I think that's a cracking idea actually. Bloody chair. Come on. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I might try and do that actually. Try and be a bit more organised, because when you're going through your things, your taxes and everything's kind of like a bit higgledy-piggledy sometimes. I do have like multiple accounts as well, so good. Oh dear me. I had my tea before and it's like heavy on my stomach. I'm like, oh. Effort. Right. I was thinking like next year or whenever it's next on, depending on who's playing. I really want to do Glastonbury before I'm 50. I really want to do Glastonbury, and I want to get it kind of like out the way. But I think some of the really good kind of artists I've already been and played. It's like, and yeah, I mean, can you imagine if you got tickets when Adele did it? I mean, fucking hell, that would have been amazing. I would love to be able to have a cheap flight. Yeah, I mean, they are available, and like, you know, if you have like an extended, like not an extended weekend, but you could go like on the Friday and then come back on the Sunday. I mean, you'd have a full day, but it depends how like you structure your day. I mean, you could have. Oh, what was it? Some people said with your annual leave, it becomes defunct. Is it at a certain time of year? Oh, that's right. It's around the coronation. So there's the there's a public holiday, but then there's another public holiday straight after, and there's like 2 or 3 days in between. They've said use your annual. Well, they've said the clever people online said use your annual leave now and book those days, because then you'll have a period. I think it's like almost, I can't remember how many days altogether, but it's a lot. And it's like you could have a holiday within those days. It's like, yeah, you could if you didn't have anything else on. So we'll have to see. Because we resellers, we don't get annual leave. There we go. Oop. Yeah, it's a bit of a slow one today, a bit of a chilled one. I do apologise. Yeah. 28. That's. I don't know if this is like a large. I'm gonna brand. No, it's Gildan. Bloody phones. Come on. Might have to redo this one. Length 28. Pit to pit. Yeah, where would you go? If you could go anywhere, where would you want to go? I'm really enjoying city breaks. Like, you know, like, I don't know, like just cities and walking around cities. And yeah, I used to travel a little bit, but I used to love it. Walking around like the museums and stuff. I used to love those sort of things. I think I might do it again. Ooh, Zanzibar. Hello. Zanzibar in Morocco. Am I an idiot? My geography's not my strong point. Oh no, it's gonna fall. Oh no, it's got it. Is that, where is Zanzibar again? I'm an idiot. Is that like North Africa? Maybe somewhere in Italy. Oh, I've been to Italy. Where would you like to go? I've been to Pisa, and I've been to Florence. That's about it. I haven't done Venice yet, but my friend went to Venice, and she said, don't go in the hot season, because it's not only is it like ridiculously expensive, but it smells the water. It's like there's a few like months where it's like really stinky, and obviously because of the floodings, it's kind of made it a little bit not as nice apparently, but it is sinking. Oh, that's like, it's an island off of Tanzania. Do you know that there's back in the day there was a club in Leicester called Zanzibar. I think it was Zanzibar. That's why I was like, oh, Zanzibar. I thought it was I fancy Milan. Yes, Milan, darling. Sorry, it's Edna Mole from The Incredibles. I can't help myself. Yeah. The trouble is, like, if I go to like Milan and I go in like my Primark, my Boohoo, and they're all in like their slimline Gucci just like swanning about, and they'll be looking at me like, "Ew, American." No, oh, no, it's French. I wouldn't mind going to Tuscany. And you know why that is? It's because I watched that Diane Lane film recently, Under the Tuscan Sun. I love that film. If I was young again, I would check around India. Yeah, I'll be there in ASOS. Well, why not? Well, when in Rome, not really. If I was younger, I would travel around India. Yeah. Yeah, India is one of those ones where, like, I think doing it when you're young, I think that's a really good kind of like thing to do. See, I think is it the Australia for some reason Australians and the Irish, they travel quite a lot, don't they? And they usually do it when they're young, and then they kind of go back and everything. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, I do notice like there's a lot of Australians in London. It worked. So that's those 3 done. I haven't brought me drink. Oh well. Yeah, I think traveling. They say it's best to do while young because you focus. You haven't got any kind of like responsibilities or anything. You can just kind of like focus on yourself a bit. And I'd love to do South America. I really would. And I think I'd have to pretend not to be British, but going into Argentina, I'd love to do Argentina. I really would. I mean, they're fine with it, but like, you can imagine them like not liking, not being polite or anything to someone who sounds British. You can go to any bar in the world, there would be a Scotsman waiting for me. Well, that is true. I can't remember where was that? I was in Cologne, I think, in Germany, and I was literally walking through and I heard a Mancunian accent. I was like, oh god, we're fucking everywhere, aren't we? South America is the dream. Exactly. There's just so much, and I think I'd love to do Mexico. I've got a friend who's from Mexico, and I just love it. Yeah, I forgot. There's a German fella, or I think he's South African, and he speaks German and he speaks French. And I've forgotten his name, and he does all South American trips, and he does some incredible places, some really dodgy places, and I've forgotten his name, his YouTube handle, but he's so good. And I'm like, some of the places that I see people go, I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. But yeah, I'd like to do Mexico. I can't imagine. I mean, I know it's dangerous, but I can't imagine it. It's not as dangerous as what people make out to be. I don't think certain areas. But yeah, I'd like to do Chile as well. I'm doing Chile. Yeah, or Bolivia. I don't know. But yeah, there's Brazil. Obviously, is the big one, and Argentina. But yeah, Argentina definitely. It's always been like a dream to get. Actually, it's actually been kind of like a dream to do it, to just go and have a look. But I'm nervous that they might be like, "Give us back our Falklands." I was like, "It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Blame Thatcher. We do." Right. Yeah, I've got it all lined up here from the carboot the other day. All the hard goods. The Azores are stunning. Venice is just wonderful. Is it nice in Venice? I can imagine it's really pretty, and I wouldn't mind going. You know, when they do the mask festival, I'd love to go there, or find out different days where they're doing different. I want to find out what's on, or what big festivals are like. What's it called? The big Mardi Gras in Brazil. You'd want to go there, or the Dia de Muertos in Mexico, and you go to Mexico City. That would be amazing, with everyone all painted up, like when he in James Bond film, that Daniel Craig film, when he's running through Mexico, and they're all like dressed up. That would be incredible, wouldn't it? Nowhere to sit in Venice, your feet will hurt, but worth it. Yeah. I've heard when you're in Venice, the center, it's like you should buy food and do like a packed lunch, don't eat in the center of Venice. Have some dinner there, and then like later on, if you're hungry in the evening, do out of Venice, because it's just extortion. And it's not that good. Apparently, some people said, yeah, the pizza is just not as good as what they say. Well, then I think the best place to, I'm channeling my inner Julia Roberts now, is Naples. Go to Naples. Yeah, I think I might have to do an eat, pray, love situation. Right, I'm feeling a bit of a tickly cough. I'm feeling a bit kind of iffy today. I'm fine, but you know when you just feel it coming on, it's like, oh god, no, what now? Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it there. It's 5-2. I'm just a bit weary, and I don't have any pictures done because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered doing it. But what I'll do is I'll have some ready for tomorrow, and I'll be doing these bags stuff. I think I've got a video coming out tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or the day after about my car boot haul. So yes, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Yeah, and hopefully I'll be a bit more with it tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by, Chop Chop, Chica, Super C's, wherever you may be. Have a lovely evening. Fingers crossed for sales. Sending you some good juju. Bye.